This is Lewis Ritson and you're watching Sport Icons.
Right, so I'm going to give you all a quick rundown and of course reminder about a couple of fight nights this weekend on Saturday. First of all, we have over in America, we have the Terence Crawford versus Benavidez, Jose Benavidez Jr for Terence Crawford's WBO World Welterweight title, and this will happen in Nebraska. And it'll be a top-ranked show by Bob Arum, and for those of us in the UK, that'll be on Boxnation. So Terence Crawford 33-0 against 27-0 Jose Benavidez Jr. in a fight for me, which I believe, it's just my opinion of course, that this will be Terence Crawford's toughest fight to date. Just my opinion of course, but I'm picking Terence Crawford to win. Also on the undercard, they haven't really stacked it out too much. There's only actually 3 fights on this card, according to BoxRec at least anyway. But one of them is Shakur Stevenson. Fantastic talent and a guy that, for me, I believe that he's going to go on to become world champion one day. Now, he's currently 8-0 and he's taking on a huge step up for him in Valilly Simeon. And for those of you who may remember him, he was once in a fight with Scott Quigg as well, and which was actually his very last fight where it went on points. So this is a massive step up for Shakur Stevenson, and if he can do a job on Simeon, then well done. And this will be for the WBC Continental Americas featherweight title. So huge step up for Shakur Stevenson. Also on the card as well will be Carlos Adams. He's 14-0 and he's going to be taking on Joshua Conley, and this will be for the NABF Super Welterweight title. So that's all the fights that's announced. Of course, it's going to be more, but as far as BoxRec goes, this is what's currently shown. So 2 very good fights. The Carlos Adams, I don't know him to be honest. Maybe he's a star in the making, who knows, but maybe one to keep an eye out for. Now here in Newcastle this weekend at the Metro Radio Arena, we have Lewis Ritson, and he's going to be going for the European title. But of course we'll get to that in a minute, and I'll give you a rundown of the full card, and it's a very good card. Of course this would be Matchroom Eddie Hearn, and we have Terry Wilkinson. He's 2-0 super lightweight, and he'll be taking on 13-10-2 Chris Truman. Also we have Chad Ellis, 4-0 as well at super welterweight, and he as of right now still doesn't have an opponent, so hopefully he'll get one. And Darren Ray, a super lightweight, 3 wins and 1 draw, 0 losses. He's going to be taking on Michael Mooney, who is 8 wins, 53 losses and 2 draws. And we have the pro debut of Scottish sensation, very decorated amateur, excellent fighter in John the Doc Docherty. And he's going to be taking on Alejandro Mostazo, who is 3 wins and 5 defeats. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with John Docherty in his pro debut, but good luck to him for sure. And at super lightweight, it says super welterweight on BoxRec, but it's actually super lightweight. We're going to have Joe Laws. Those of you would have seen me have a chat with him on this channel last week. Very good lad. Excellent fighter though. He's from Newcastle as well. He's currently 2-0 and he'll be taking on Chris Adaway, 8 wins, 43 losses and 4 draws. And Chris Adaway, he may have a hellacious loss record, but he's only ever been stopped a couple of times, so he should give Joe Laws a few rounds. And light heavyweight, we have the return, the homecoming of Hosea Burton. He was born in Newcastle, resides in Manchester of course, and he is 21 wins and 1 defeat. His only 1 defeat was Frank Buglioni, which he was winning that fight up until he got clipped in the 11th round, and then ultimately stopped in round number 12. So he's on a comeback, shall we say, and he's going to be taking on, we don't know yet, we're still waiting on an opponent, so it'd be great to see Hosea Burton return to Newcastle. Also at light heavyweight, Lawrence Asuke. He's 5-0. He's part of the Steve Wraith boxing academy, as far as I'm aware, and he's going to be taking on Charles Adamu, who is 32 wins and 10 losses. Also super bantamweight, fantastic fighter here, Thomas Patrick Ward, 24-0. He'll be taking on Tom Tran, who is 6 wins and 1 defeat. So all going well for Thomas Patrick Ward, who'll become 25-0. Of course, he's from the Northeast in himself. And at super welterweight, Anthony Fowler. He'll be making his Newcastle debut, I believe it is, but he's currently 7-0 from Liverpool, of course, in an 8-rounder against Gabor Gorbix. And a lot of you will recognise that name as well. 26 wins and 12 defeats. I would imagine Anthony Fowler should hopefully, if he can keep his head together, get this one done. And we have Simon Valilly. He's also from the northeast, Middlesbrough, I believe it is. Fighting at cruiserweight last time out against Afran Iqbal as well. Very, very good fight. But he's going to be taking on Craig Glover, who is an awesome fighter. Well, I say awesome, very good fighter is probably the right word. Very, very good, but could be awesome as well. So Simon Valilly, 13 wins, 1 defeat and 1 draw. That draw was, of course, against Afran Iqbal last time out. And Craig Glover, 8 wins, 1 defeat in a 10-rounder. Heavyweight next. Dave, the White Rhino, Allen. 14 wins, 4 losses, 2 draws. He'll be taking on Samir Nebo. 10 wins, 2 losses and 1 draw. So it'd be great to see Dave Allen in the ring as well. Last time out is when he fought Nick Webb as well. And I really do have to get Dave Allen back on the channel. I really do. Also, we have Joshua Buatsi, a light heavyweight, currently 7-0. And he's going to be taking on Tony Avalant. And some of you guys may know that name. I believe, if memory serves me correctly, without clicking on him, he fought Anthony Yard. I'm pretty sure he did. Anyway, he's currently 26 wins, 10 defeats and 2 draws. And this will be for the WBA International Light Heavyweight title. And in the co-main event, Glenn Foote, super lightweight, 23 wins and 3 defeats. He'll be going up against Robert Davies Jr, 16-1. And this will be for the vacant British Boxing Board of Control super lightweight title and the Commonwealth super lightweight title as well. So good luck for Glenn Foote. He's from the northeast, Sunderland to be precise. And in the main event, the hometown hero, Lewis the Sandman Ritson, 17-0, who is of course the current British lightweight champion as well, after he won it back-to-back wins. So he keeps that title, but he's not defending that title this time. In fact, he's going for another one, the European title, and he'll be going up against Francesco Patera. 19 wins and 3 defeats. Lewis Ritson, of course, is known lately over the last few fights of getting rid of his opponents in the first round or two. So let's see what he can do. I would expect this one to go a little bit of distance, but hopefully not too long. I just want Lewis Ritson to get that European title, and then who knows what could happen. Maybe the likes of Lewis Ritson, Glenn Foote, Simon Valilly, Thomas Patrick Ward, Hosea Burton, Joe Laws, and Josh Kelly, and so many others can hopefully all come together to make an epic event at St James's Park one day in the future. But first things first, very, very tough test for him, and it is a big step up. Francesco Patera, he's no joke. So anyway, that's the entire cards for both of them. Let me know if you're going to be watching them, what fights you're looking forward to, or what fighters are you looking forward to seeing, and all that kind of good stuff. So you drop your thoughts below about it all, click that thumbs up, and of course subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.